Good morning, everybody. This is Kevin Cahill from the Irish American Club of Berkshire County, and I join you this morning, as I do every Sunday morning, from the beautiful studios of WTBR 89.7 Pittsfield Community Radio. I hope everybody had a good week. I certainly did. I enjoyed some of the sunny weather, even if I didn't enjoy some of the cooler weather, but things are improving with spring. We have a nice show planned for you today. We're going to be hearing from the Gloaming, the Anthem for the Common Man, the Villagers, the Hare's Lament, Marston Smith, who we haven't heard from in a long time, and Lunasa, one of our favorites on this show. So sit back and listen up, and we'll be starting off this set with the Musique Breton, with beautiful Celtic music from Brittany. That was Sheehan's Jigs, all 7 minutes of it. It's from the album The Gloaming 3, which I will remind our listeners was an effort, a successful effort, I might add, by RTE, Radio Televisaren, to gather Irish musicians of all stripes and ages and flavors and have them perform on the television, recording at the same time, obviously. And this was the third CD that came out of that effort. This particular song featured Jarla Leonard and Huivin O'Reilly. Again, it was called Sheehan's Jigs. And before that, we heard from Musique Breton with the Suite dans Plein, reminding us that Celtic music is everywhere, and every Celtic nation, Brittany, Galicia in Spain, even a spot in Turkey, which escapes me at the moment, has their form of a bagpipe. And so you heard from Musique Breton with Suite dans Plein from the album Yesterday and Today. Next, you're going to hear from Declan O'Rourke. He's familiar to us, maybe not so much to my listening audience, but he has one of the featured albums, CDs I should say, I guess, in the top 10 list for the Irish Times Music Critic for 2021. So apparently it's been pretty good. I listened to it last night, and I agree. And right now we're going to hear from Declan with The Stars Over Kinvara.
Dark summer nights on his racing bike, your great granda might go killing. When art classes were done in Galway town, cycled home the miles between, and the moon overhead led him home as he sped, till the stars over Kinvara said welcome home. Long before I ran to be your old man, I dreamed of living here, where Atlantic waves neath Dungura's gaze keep the air so fresh and clear. I was 25 when I first laid eyes on where I knew I'd find my children's eyes, and the stars over Kinvara said welcome home. That first night I drove you and Mommy home, I pulled over in Ballinderreen. I just had to pull in, I had never seen such a sky of gems that gleamed. Orion was out, and the starry plough, all the night was on display, over the burren, the road and the bay. There were 10 more lights that shone, for each one of our own passed on, and I dreamed that my go-to was shining down on you. When the stars over Kinvara said welcome home. When the stars over Kinvara said welcome home.
thank me for my hard work, but you've had it up to there. 'Cause this shouldn't be hard work, but I'll fight to care if you'd care to fight. Thank you for your hard work, but I've had it up to here. 'Cause this shouldn't be hard work, at least not the kind that makes us half a person, half a monster, stuck together in this hot, scary summer. Oh Lord, hot, scary summer. Oh, remember kissing on the cobblestone in the heat of the night, and all the pretty young homophobes looking out for a fight. We got good at pretending, then pretending got us good. We've always been up against it, but now it's sad to see we're up against each other in this hot, scary summer. Oh Lord, hot, scary summer. Oh So you thank me for my hard work, but we've had it up to here. 'Cause this shouldn't be hard work, at least not the kind that made us half a person, half a monster, stuck together in this hot, scary summer.
That was the Villagers, Dublin band. Play often at the Working Man's Pub on Westmoreland Quay in Dublin. I'm not sure about the scary summers in Dublin, but they are rarely hot. But nonetheless, that's a tribute to them there from the Villagers. And before that, we heard from the Battlefield Band, the Anthem for the Common Man. The name of the album, The Hook of Holland, referring to a boat, was the name of the song. And before that, we heard from Declan O'Rourke, one of the 10 top Irish acts, according to the Irish Times, with The Stars over Kinvara, lovely town in South Galway. He mentions Ballinderreen, where I stay very frequently, and Bob and I have actually spent some time in Ballinderreen. So a nice song there by Declan O'Rourke. I really like this album, and we'll be hearing more from it. But right now, let's see, we'll be hearing from Adelia Murphy.
I was born and bred in Boston, a place brought up by honest parents and reared most tenderly, till I became a sporty boy at the age of 23. My character was broken and I was sent to jail. My friends and parents did their best to get me out on bail, but the jury found me guilty and the judge, he wrote it down. For the breaking of the Union Bank you were sent to Charlestown. I can see my aged father standing at the bar. Likewise my poor old mother was tearing out her hair, tearing out her old grey locks, and the tears came tumbling down. My son, what have you done to be sent to Charlestown? I set my foot on an east-going train one cold December day. In every station I passed by I could hear the people say, there goes the Boston burglar, in strong irons he is bound. For the breaking of the Union Bank he is sent to Charlestown. There's a girl in Boston City, a girl that I know well, and if e'er I get my liberty, with her I mean to dwell. If e'er I get my liberty, of company I will shun. Likewise the walking of the streets, likewise the drinking of rum.
On the 1st of November, on a bright autumn day, by the hills of Drumila I chanced for to stray. I was feeding on the green grass that grows on yon ground, when my heart was set a-beating by the cry of the hound. Much the right, tally-ho, harky over, hi-ho, harky over, cried the huntsman, harky over, hi-ho. They hunted me up and they hunted me down. The bold huntsman of Scahan on my trail set the hound. Over highland and lowland, moorland also, over hedges and ditches like the wind I did go. Was a right, tally-ho, harky over, hi-ho, harky over, cried the huntsman, harky over, hi-ho. There was Ringwood and Rouser, they gave me a close brush, but they soon found me hiding, 'twas in the rush bush. And for better or worse, I know I must die, but I'll do my endeavour these hounds to defy. Mush a right, tally-ho, harky over, hi-ho, harky over, cried the huntsman, harky over, hi-ho. Stepped the huntsman to end all my strife, saying let the hare down, give her play for her life. Wouldn't it be far better you kill Reynard the fox, who ate all your chicken fat hen, and sixpence I ne'er harm mankind. I was never brought up to rob or to steal, unless for the cropping some tops of green kale. Much right, tally ho, harky over, hi ho, harky over, cry the huntsman, larky over, hi ho. Much right, tally ho, harky over, hi ho, harky over, cry the huntsman, larky over, hi ho.
I went to see Marston Smith when I was in Dublin, I think in 2018. He was playing at the National Library, and that's how I got to know him. And when I looked up this album, Celtic Cello by Marston Smith, about 9 other albums, CDs showed up with the title Celtic Cello, all by different artists who knew it would be such a popular instrument. And that was, of course, coming through the rye. Before that, we heard from the Vagabonds with The Hare's Lament, followed by a Hungarian jig. And before that, as I indicated earlier, we heard from Adelia Murphy with The Boston Burglar. There wasn't much news in the papers today in Ireland. More stuff about the struggles of the Dublin airport to get itself organized, although they do feel they have things moving along quite quickly. Nearly 100,000 people left Dublin airports over the Easter weekend, which is pretty startling. And the other news was concerned putting no less than, I want to say, 127 new highways in the city of Cork in order to encourage faster travel and to make the environment a better place. They'll also be constructing new bike lanes and new bus lanes and new train lines in order to encourage people to take public transportation. So there you have that. And now we're going to be hearing some traditional music as it was recorded in London.
sweet Loch Erin. Up in Tulipur I could not endure, like others of my station. To America I sailed away and left this Irish nation. Right Tantanana, Tantanana, right Tantanano and the Nandi. The night before I went away, I spent it with my darling from 3 o'clock in the afternoon till the break of day next morning. But when we were going to part and we linked in each other's arms, well, you may be sure and very sure that he wounded both our charms. Right Tantanana, Tantanana, right Tantanano and the Nandi. The very first night that I slept on board, I dreamt about my Nancy, and I dreamt that I held her in my arms, and well, she pleased my fancy. But when I woke up from my sleep and I found my bosom empty, well, you may be sure and very sure that I lay discontented. Right Tantanana, Tantanana, right Tantanano and the Nandi. At the other side, we were both stout and healthy. Dropped our anchor in the bay, going down to Philadelphia. Now let every lad link with his lass, blue jacket and white trousers, and let every lass link with her lad, blue petticoat and white flounces. Right Tantanana, Tantanana, right Tantanano and the Nandi. Right Tantanana, Tantanana, right Tantanano and the Nandi.
was Kultati Nights from Lunasa, their album Redwood. Before that, you heard from Banish Misfortune, a local group with Rambling Irishmen. Before that, you heard The Mouth of the Tubique and the Dion Reel from the Celtic Fiddle Festival, the album on Joyful Noise. And before that, of course, you had the very recognizable presentation, I guess, of Enya with Wild Child from her album, A Day Without Rain. And this is Kevin Cahill saying goodbye for another week. Please listen to our show again next week, and please listen to all the locally produced programming here at WTBR 89.7 Pittsfield Community Radio. Guramagat Ujtihi Shahugan.